All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another live stream on Woo English. As always, my name is Hamza, and I will be your host for another wonderful vocabulary session today. We have today an amazing topic, and I can't wait to start it. But before, let us check what's going on in the chat because I can see that Jen is already here and he's making a fuss for us in the chat. So, Jen, hello to you and welcome to the live stream. You are first, so first come, first served, as they say. So, welcome to the live stream, and I hope you are excited and ready to start the topic of today. I can also see that Asdin is here as well. So, hello to you and welcome to the live stream. Don't forget to share the maybe don't forget to share the link with your friends so that they can join us on this wonderful journey today. The topic, as I said, the topic will be an amazing one. Avni. All right, Avni, I remember your name. And BTD TV, hello to you. Or English, hello to you. I hope you are doing great. Today we have an amazing topic which is talking about movies. How can we talk about movies in English? We will see different vocabulary items. We will see different adjectives and different words that we can use to talk about English. Great, Avni. How are you doing? And how is life there? What about you and BTD? And last time I think you were here, I remember your little son, I think, was a little bit sick. So I hope life is good there. And Iman is here joining us today. So, Iman, hello to you. And I hope you are having a wonderful day. Gentlemen, hello. All right, so as I said, today we will be talking about movies and we will see different vocabulary actually related to movies. So, um, let me just wait a little bit for more people to join before we can start. Okay, we go back. And of course, very kind reminder that on our website, you will find some free ebooks, some wonderful ebooks. For example, the last one that we dropped is about Maradona, the very famous or the late football player, or the legend actually of football. And you can read about it, even if you are like pre-intermediate. So the level is a little bit basic. So everybody, I think, can read it. Let's go. Let's discover it together. So if you go here, I can see that already 72 people have been reading it. So if you go to the bottom, you can read it on your browser. No need to download it, all right? No need to download it. So you can just come here and read about Maradona. And at the same time, if you want to download it on your device, maybe when you are offline, that's also very doable. Everything is good. Thank you so much, Avni, for asking. I think we can start. I think I already have the number of people that like allows me to start. So I will directly dive into the topic of today. So as I said, today we will talk about movies, and we'll see how we can talk about movies, and we will see this through four main sections. So the first section, oh, absolutely. He was a legend. I think he was a legend. Well, of course, like there is now Cristiano, for example, Messi. These are the most famous ones right now. But I think they are incomparable. So each period has its own like amazing player. Yes, so I was saying today we will cover four main points. The first one, types of movies that you guys know, people working in movie industry, all right, varied vocabulary. We will see different vocabulary, different words related to movies, and finally we will see, let me put it like this, all right, and finally we will see some adjectives that we can use to describe movies. By the way, so anything related to movies, we say movie industry, right? The movie industry, we have already started learning the vocabulary. So we say movie industry means all the industry, including producing movies, right? So anything that has to do with movies, we say the movie industry, right? Okay, let us start right away and start with types of movies. And my question to you, of course, is what are the type of movies or the types of movies that you guys are familiar with? So, what types of movies do you know? Of course, there are a lot, but which ones do you know? Before I show you the ones that I prepared for you, of course, we have a lot. All right, action, as Dean, absolutely. So, action movies. Nice. Come on, come on. Comedy. NBTD, fine, yes. Comedy. Rom com. Nice. We will see what this rom com means later. Iman. Romantic, comedy, thriller, horror. All right, you are ready today. You are ready today, I see. Science fiction. All right, nice, great. So let's go one by one. So we have first these types of movies where there is a lot of fighting, there is a lot of indeed DXN or Avni, yeah. So we have these movies where we have like a lot of act of fighting, of course, of fighting. There is a lot of fire. There is like I don't know, killing, a lot of running around, the police. So what can we call these type of movies that I have on the screen? Oh, I like how the logo of like Woo English it looks like it's shedding the light on the movie. That's a very good coincidence that happened there. Action, Iman. Yes, Iman is on fire today. All right. Thriller. Julia. Hello to you first, Julia, but let's see if it's a thriller. Lots of American movies are very vulgar, and I'm not into that. Well, of course, I totally understand that not everyone likes all types of movies. Myself, actually, me too. I really don't like action movies. Well, it's not because of vulgar or the vulgar scenes and stuff. Is it because they are very exaggerated sometimes? All right, they're very exaggerated. For example, if the hero is shooting, he can kill anybody. But if someone is shooting at the hero, they can never like kill him, right? It's one a part of like the story. All right, this is absolutely action movies. The first type of movies, right? The first type of movies. Okay, number two, we have the very famous Charlie Chaplin, right? Charlie Chaplin, very famous. Indeed, yes, Avni. It's all the time like I can kill you, but you cannot kill me, all right? And I understand you cannot kill the hero because that's the hero. But that sometimes it's very very exaggerated. Comedy, right? As Dean, absolutely. Comedy movies. Hmm. All right, Julia, comedy. All right. So I think you guys managed to find this one too. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. I think you guys all. I'm just waiting for you to type. Oh, nice, nice, Avni. Fantastic. You combine two things. You combine two things. Comedy. Great. Mostly, we call these comedy movies. These are movies that make us laugh, all right? Movies that make us laugh. Fantastic. I can't read the name, sorry. But okay. Fantastic. I can say it's an adjective. Comedy is great. All right, nice. Fisher, nice. So, Fisher is a fan of comedy. Okay. As I was saying, so the picture in front of us has actually two types of movies, like Avni said. All right. First, it's a comedy movie because it makes us laugh. It makes us laugh. But what was very special and unique about Charlie Chaplin's movies is that there was no dialogue. Right. At least in the first movies or in his beginning, there was no dialogue in his movies. He says nothing. He just acts. All right. And these are what we call silent movies. Right. Silent movies. So it's both. All right. Well, silent movies is not really a type of movies, but mostly this is a comedy. Artyom is here, so hello to you, Artyom, and welcome. Today, Artem are talking about movies, and we have started with types of movies, right? Types of movies. This is the second one. Of course, yes, he was a goat. He was the greatest of all time, and he still is, to be honest. He still is. He was what we can call, by the way, let me give you another word. We can say he was a pioneer, right? A pioneer. So that's the word right there in the bottom. A pioneer. A pioneer is someone who starts a certain trend, okay? Or starts a certain type of movies, right? Or starts anything basically, right? So we say he is a pioneer, meaning Charlie Chaplin was actually one of the first people to start this type of comedy films. Oh, please, yes, thank you. Yes, please, if you can like the like or click like, I really appreciate it. If you want to share it with your friends so that they can like join us, I will really appreciate. A trailblazer. I'm not familiar with this word, so I'm gonna blazer. Thank you. Hello, my man Ahmed, and also Hamza is here. So hello to you guys. Blazer. Okay, let me check the meaning of this word. And of course, you've just taught me a new word, Julia. All right, so let me see a person who makes a new track through wild country. All right, okay, we can absolutely say that. Thank you, Avni. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. Yes, so don't forget to like, please. And if you haven't subscribed yet, of course, make sure to do that. Let's move to the next type. What about this type of movies? These are scary ones, all right? The scary type of movies. For example, Scream or Saw or Child's Play. All right, so there are a lot of this kind of movies. There is a lot of blood sometimes, a lot of killing, a lot of death, a lot of fear, right? All these actions. Of course we can, Hamza. Of course we can. I will go back actually. So today, Hamza, we are talking about movies, all right? And the first thing that we wanted to talk about is the types of movies, right? So we are talking about the types of movies. So we have seen so far, we have seen action movies, right? Action movies and comedy movies. All right. So Avni says it's a horror movie. Julia says horror movies. Hamza says it's horror movies, and Estin says it's horror movies. So it must be horror movies, right? So you guys must be true, right? Or must be correct. Okay, so these are definitely horror movies. Let me show you a very similar type of movie. This one. This is actually very similar type of movies. My life is like horror. That's okay. I don't know whether that's a good or bad. Exactly. Yes, Scream. It's the one that we have there. Scream. Oh, okay. Very interesting. I really like these like different opinions about similar things. So some people like horror movies, but others they don't like it. Anime movies, but this is not an anime movie because these are real people. It's not animated. Of course, we accept and respect your opinion. We accept and respect the opinion of everybody, of course, to each their own taste. For example, for me, I don't like action movies. I like comedy movies, but I kind of like horror movies to some extent. What about this? All right, Iman got it. Iman, wonderful. Iman is has revised her lessons. And this is what we call a oops, it's not a comedy. No, 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 no. This is a thriller. This is a thriller. Sorry. There was a mistake. Sorry for that. This is a thriller movie. A thriller. Like Iman wrote it in the bottom. I'm sorry. I think I didn't edit that. All right. This is a thriller movie. Thriller movie. I will tell you what is a thriller. Thriller is a movie that it's not really 100% horror, right? It's not 100 horror, all right, but it's just makes you or keeps you waiting for what will happen next. All right, what will happen next? So it's always You are very excited, right? Very, there is a lot of suspense, all right? So thriller, suspense. So most of them or all of them, they include a lot of suspense, right? There is a lot of suspense in these type of movies, right? So there is a lot of suspense. You need to wait and see what's going to happen later. And in English, you are left on the edge of your seat. Exactly. Wonderful, wonderful. The Avni. Exactly. It's a thriller movie. All right. So I don't like horror movies. They are scary. Well, them being scary, that's the purpose of a scary movie, all right? Yes. Iman says that thriller movies are her favorite, all right? So Iman likes suspense and likes to stay on the edge of her seat. So this expression means, so when you are waiting for something, you cannot even sit comfortably. You sit on the edge of your seat, all right? You sit on the edge, the corner of the seat. Okay, so this is what we call traditional movies. What do you mean by traditional movie, Asdin? What do you mean by traditional movie? Can you explain to us? Okay, what about this one? So for this type of movies, this next type of movies, these are the kind of movies where there is like a lot. Let me say. All right, sure. Thank you, Avni, for being here and for like contributing for the moment or for the time you have been here. Thank you so much. All right, my pleasure. Fantastic. We can say fantastic, or well, not fantastic. We can say fantasy movie. Fantasy. All right. Fantastic. We can say an adjective. Thank you. All right. Fantasy. We can say fantasy. Or so this type of movies that I'm talking about here is often full of aliens and weird creatures and very strange animals and maybe like space and yes, exactly. Fantasy. So we can say fantasy. Fantasy. Yes, we can say fantasy. We can say fantasy. I agree. But for the type, oh, nice, nice. So Ahmed also says that thriller movies are very interesting. Yes. So we can say interesting. Okay, meaning they interest me. Fisher. Okay. Nice, nice. Yes. So these are science fiction or what we call sci-fi movies. Fantasy. We can call them fantasy for sure. We can call them fantasy. So basically, sci-fi or fantasy movies are movies that take place in very strange places, right? Or maybe in the future, or they have aliens, like aliens coming to Earth, extraterrestrials, okay? And yeah, so basically that's sci-fi, right? So scientific movies. Uh, Let me check. Let me see. Uh, well, I think I would say like Spider-Man. Spider-Man has both actions, for example, both action and sci-fi, right? It's because there is no person with superpowers. Okay, next one, the Titanic. Titanic, one of the most. I think this is the most famous movie of all time. It's not the best. It's not the best, but it's well. Nice. Yes, Asdin gave us a very good example of a sci-fi movie, which is The Matrix, right? The Matrix, The Matrix. So The Matrix, absolutely, it happens in the future. It has like a lot of parallel worlds. So indeed, it is a sci-fi movie. Julia, romantic movie. Yes, romantic movie. Okay. Do you guys have the same idea or the same answer as Julia, or do you have different answers? Or what's the deal? All right, come on. All right, I think this is so obvious. You guys know I don't want to answer it, so sure, I will accept. Oops, again, I forgot. All right, this is okay. Sorry for that. This is indeed again a romantic movie. Romantic movie. So I would just keep what. Okay, or we can also say romance. Romance, right? Romantic movies or romance. History movies. Great. So this is what I wanted to ask you. So these are the types that I came up with or that I found for you. But for you guys, are there any other types of movies that you know that we didn't mention? Love, adventure, romance, indeed, science. Yes. Well, this is not science. For Titanic, it wasn't science. It was actually a romantic movie or a romance. All right, because it was the story, the love story between the main character and the girl that he met on the boat. History. So Ahmed says another type of movie that I didn't mention is history movies. Okay, so history movies, for example, if you watch a movie about, let's say, for example, Lincoln, for example, or let's say Martin Luther King, for example, these are historical people or historical figures. Or maybe you watch a movie about Jesus, for example. These are historical figures, right? Historical figures, and uh, yes, so basically these are historical movies. What you are talking about, Iman, we can definitely say it is a historical movie, right? Because it talks about the life of a person. Maybe we can call them biographic, all right, or biography. We can say that also. So when we tell the story of a person, that's a biography. Same answer by Asdin, actually. Too much art. Okay. Is this type or just a suggestion? The 300. The 300. Is it a historical movie, Julia? Is it a historical movie? Because I didn't watch it. Imagination movie. This is, by the way, by what we call sci-fi. So sci-fi, it's a lot of imagination. There are animation movie, by the way. Animation movies. Animation movies, for example, like Toy Story. Toy Story is not a sci-fi. It's not a adventure. Well, it is not an adventure actually. Uh, it's not an action movie. It's not a romance, but it's an animation or animated movie, right? Animation. Oh, all right. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Eddie is the bestery one for me. Oh, okay. Do Eddie. I'm not familiar with it actually. Septian Hamza. All right. We share the same name. A very similar name to me. Okay. Wonderful. So my question to you now, guys, is what is your favorite type of movie? So of all these types that we mentioned, and maybe the movies that we did not mention, what is your favorite type? Comedy. All right. So for example, Septian Hamza, he says that comedy is the best type of movies for him. Wonderful. That's beautiful. Uh, for me too, actually, I really love comedy movies. They are great. Cartoons, yes. Or we can say artsy, we can say animation movies or animated movies, right? Uh, but they mean cartoon. For example, uh, Ghibli or whatever it's pronounced like. So they have amazing animation or animated movies. I just don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's a Ghibli or Ghibli. Is action. Wow. Julia loves action, all right? Because I remember some of you guys said you don't like action. Me too. I'm not a big fan of action, but here we have Julia. She likes action or action movies. Nice, nice. So, do you have any movies that you can recommend, or maybe we can do that later? Right, we can do that later. Okay. What about the rest of you guys? So we saw, for example, Hamza likes comedy, Artyom likes animation, Julia likes uh, 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 what did we say? Julia likes action. I remember Iman. Iman says she likes thriller movies. Rom com and family drama is my favorite. Wow, yes, rom com. So rom com stands for romantic comedy and drama. Wow, yes, drama. By the way, sad movies. sad movies. So rom-com stands for romantic comedy. These are movies that combine romance and comedy, by the way. Ashur Matov is here. Hello to you. Welcome. That's a long hello. That's a very warm hello. As Dean says, he likes historical movies. Beautiful type. Yes, beautiful choice indeed. Yes, historical movies, they make us like remember or learn a lot of things from history. By the way, movies, for example, that talk about World War I or World War II are historical movies because they talk about historical events. All right, they talk about historical events. Ahmed, yes, documentaries. We say documentary movies. Documentaries, yes. Fisher, hello. Documentary movies, yes. Sometimes there are documentary that talk about a phenomenon, right? A phenomenon, something that happened. Let me see our theme. I practice English by watching Family Guy and American Dad. Those are very wonderful cartoons, by the way. There is also an amazing one, which is The Simpsons. The Simpsons is also amazing. It's one of the most famous cartoon series in English or in the United States. The Simpsons. Okay, all right. So you can, by the way, you can keep sharing your ideas. Fantastic movies, right? Fantastic or fantasy. By the way, Ashormatov, we also call them sci-fi movies or science fiction, right? Sci-fi. If that's what you mean, right? We say sci-fi as well. Sci-fi, scientific movies or scientific science fiction. Okay, let me go back to my corner. Okay, let me do this. All right. And let us move to the second type or the second part that we wanted to talk about, which is people. People, right? People who work in the. Okay, Ahmed, I think you mean Islamic or Muslim, or we can say religious. Life is Beautiful, The Notebook, The Beautiful Day of My Neighborhood, The Bucket List. These are movies, I think, movie suggestions. Science. So for you, Fisher, Jan. So for you, you like science fiction? Science fiction, is that what you like? Right, because you said you are a scientist, so or you work in a lab, so that explains it. All right, wonderful, Lesdine. Absolutely. So we can say actor, right? So one of the people is an actor. Julia, actor for women, we say actress. Sure. Okay. Any more people that you know from movies? Any other words or any other people? So we have actor, we have actress for females. What else? That's all you know? But it's okay then. Because I have for you some more words. Characters. Okay, characters. Sure, we can say characters. Mm, thriller movie. So, September Hamza, you mean I think the first one, the previous question. Feiruz, hello to you first, and theater. But theater, Feiruz is not movies, right? It's not movies. We could say movie theater for the cinema, but yeah, yes, director, sure, Steve, absolutely. Great. So let us move on. Let us move on. So let's see the first type of people that work in the cinema. So they are people who are in front of the camera. So they are in front of the camera. They are the people we love and cheer for, right? And support throughout the movie. So what do we call these people? Okay. So what can we call this guy? Cameraman. No, no. Feiro is good one, but I'm talking about like in front of the camera, the people that we see on the screen, the people that we see in the movies. Oh, singer. Oh no, 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 no. In front of the camera means actors, guys. Means actors, all right. So the actor is in front of the camera, right? Because the cameraman, though I agree with you, cameraman is an important person in a movie, but the cameraman is behind the camera, right? He is behind the camera. So it's written, by the way, Feiruz, it's written like this, cameraman, right? Wait, let me correct it. Cameraman, right? Say a cameraman. But that's behind the camera. In front of the camera, we find the actors. Fantastic. I already see a lot of people, like a lot of suggestions in the chat. Okay, the next person is the person who says action, or he says cut, or he says set. All right, so he is the one who directs all the people, and he says you should be standing here, the camera should be from here, from this angle. Okay, Julia says we are talking about a director. Okay, Fisher, work in movies and learn from them. I did, but it's very hard. Well, watching movies is one of the best ways to learn English. And of course, it will be difficult in the beginning. Of course, it will be difficult, right? But with time, you will start understanding more and more. Okay, producer, presenter, viewer. All right, I see a lot of words and I like that. But the person I'm looking for here is very simply a director, right? A director is the person who controls the movie, right? So he says, for example, you should be standing here. The camera should be from the top or from the bottom or from here or from here. So this we call him um, a director, right? A director. Okay, now, so for the actors, we have a lot of actors, right? We have a lot of actors, and uh, there is only always one actor who is more important than the other actors. What do we call that actor? Let me repeat my question again. So there are a lot of actors in a movie, but one actor is the most important one. What do we call that actor? So Fisher says that without a teacher, it's too hard to learn a language. But Fisher or Jan, don't forget that you learned your mother language without any teacher, right? Without even any grammar. No one taught you your grammar, the grammar of your language. Main actor. By the way, for the producer is the company who produces, who pays for the movie, right? Who pays for the movie, like produces it. It produces the movie and then it sells it to the cinema. So it's not a person; it's mostly a company. Okay, main, sure. Okay, great. So we can say star, or we can say the main character or the main actor, because Julia says main actor also. Okay, wonderful. So we can say movie star. So the star of the movie, right? The star of the movie is the main person uh, in a movie, right? The main person. Or, and NBTD, you did a fantastic job today. We can also say leading actor, because he leads the others, all right? He leads the others. So again, so we can say leading actor, or we can say star of the movie, star of the movie. So movie star or leading actor. I can definitely accept main actor, the main actor. We can definitely say the main actor. Okay, now any movie will have all the actors in a movie. What do we call them? All the actors in a movie. Boss. Well, never. We never say boss, Ahmed. Maybe we say boss in a company, right? Or in a business. But for acting, we never say a boss, right? We either say an actor or actress for all the actors, or we say um, main actor, right? The team, right? The team. Actors, sure. Staff, not staff are team. Staff are the people who work, like the cameraman, all right, not the actors. So all the other people, other than the actors, we say staff, right? Okay, not really, not really. I will give you more hints. So these are the people that were chosen. They were chosen by the director to act in a movie. So they were chosen, all right? They were chosen. Performers. Sure, we can say performers, but not the word I'm looking for. But NBTD got the word that we are looking for, which is the cast. Jan, the man, also got the word. Fantastic job. Great. Yes, we say the cast. The cast. So, the cast of a movie are all the actors that were chosen to act in that movie, to work in that movie, all right? All right, art team too. Got it. All right, so you guys already know the word. Wonderful, wonderful. Sorry. Wonderful. I didn't give you a lot of time to give your answers, but you guys got it correct still. So I will repeat again. So cast means the total number of all the actors that were chosen to act in a movie, right? So all of them. Okay, great. So now sometimes there are some actors who cannot do certain scenes, especially scenes where there is violence or scenes where they can be in danger. All right, second actor. All right, so there is main actor, but second actor, sure, or secondary actor. So as I was saying, sometimes the main actor cannot act in certain actions or in certain scenes, especially if that scene is very dangerous. All right, is very dangerous or is very bad. Maybe he doesn't agree to. All right, nice stunt or stuntman. Pirates, of course, these are pirates, but I'm talking about in general. What do we call? So every actor, they have people who look exactly like that actor, like we can see here, Stunt. Of course, we can say stunt actor, or we can very simply say double, double, right? So I can say Leonardo DiCaprio has two doubles, right? Two people who act instead of him, all right? Instead of him, if there is like stunts, we mean by stunts like those very dangerous scenes, especially if he is going to jump from a car, or he will be on fire, or all right, or he will fall from a high place. We call those doubles or stunt actors or stuntmen. Good, good, good. All right. So I already see that you guys know a lot of words related to movies. Clone. Maybe we can say clone sometimes, but I'm not sure if we can use it like in this context for movies. Okay, next word. Next. Oh, okay. That's it for people. So we saw so far types of movies, and we saw the people. So who is your favorite actor? Maybe for me, my favorite actor is actually, I really love this man, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, right? Jim Carrey is absolutely my favorite actor. He's an amazing actor. He is a comedy actor, right? He is a comedy actor. Shipperman, Musab, Adil Imam, sure. Adil Imam, yes. In the Arab world, I completely agree. In the Arab world, he is one of the best actors in the Arab world, probably the most famous one. Jet Li, right. Jet Li. Septian Hamza, I think you are a little bit late. Jaceman, I don't know this man. Tom Hanks. Oh, yes, yes. Tom Hanks is an amazing actor, too. He has wonderful movies. He has wonderful movies. Kevin. Which Kevin? There are a lot of Kevins. Ashur Matov. Can you give us the second name of him? Kevin Hart's? Is that what you mean? Kevin Hart's? Nice. What about the rest of you guys? Who is your favorite actor? For me, as I said, my favorite one is Jim Carrey. Home Alone. Oh, okay. The guy who was acting in Home Alone. All right. I don't know his name to be honest. Tom Hanks. Nice. and BTD. Very, very good choice. Kevin Costner. Right, nice. Ahmed says Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, yes. Action movies, yes. He is an amazing. And by the way, Tom Cruise, he does his own stunts. He doesn't have a double. He doesn't have a double. He likes to do things himself. Steven Seagal. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Or interesting choice, actually. Interesting choice. Lianisson Nelson, I think. I'm not familiar with the guy. Is he the African American guy? I think African American. The Germany we have Bruce Willis. Okay, yeah, yeah, I know the guy. I know the guy. I think Bruce Willis is also action movies. Let me check him. Let me check him because I'm. Yes, yes, I know him. Yes, action movies. Action movies. Septiani or still very far. Okay. Yeah, wonderful choices, wonderful choices. All right, I will take a little break and remind you again to visit us on our website and pick any book you want and download it for absolutely free. So for free, you can download these books for free, right? So we have, for example, Harmonies of the Heart. So you will find here, you will find different types of books, and you will find different levels, different levels. So, for example, this one is romance, and it's pre-intermediate. Trapped in Time, pre-intermediate too. Let me see. We have, I think, elementary. Yes, starter elementary. For example, Tom's Big Day Out. This is starter or elementary, right? So you will definitely find your level. Jackie Chan, nice choice. Martin Luther, what? You mean Martin Luther King? All right. Martin Luther King. But by the way, he is not an actor. Martin Luther King, Ahmed. Jackie Chan, yes. MMA, nice, nice. Main actor of Speed. I don't know. I don't know him. Speed. I don't. Is it an action movie? Because I'm not keen on action movies. Will Smith. Will Smith. Will Smith. Will Smith, to be honest with you, Will Smith was an amazing actor, but recently he has become like very questionable. Has become very questionable. Okay, thank you for the testimony, my friend Jan. Thank you so much for the testimony. I appreciate that. Okay, now we will see some varied vocabulary related to movies. Some different vocabulary from here and there, all right, or just like scattered some vocabulary. So, what are some other vocabularies that you know? Any other vocabulary related to movies? Toss it my way. Give it. Share it with us. Any other word that you know is related to movies? For example, I will give you one. I will give you one. This one in the picture. This is after movies do well and after movies are successful, they come here. Ah, Keanu Reeves. Oh, wow. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is absolutely an amazing actor. Yeah, he is also, as did I think he is also the main actor of The Matrix, since you mentioned The Matrix earlier. But yeah, he is an amazing actor, a wonderful actor, and also an amazing human being as well. Watch a movie. Sure, yes. So this is vocabulary. Watch a movie. So what do we call this place where like actors take pictures, all right? Take pictures after a movie. Nice, nice. As Dean, oh, okay. Red carpet. NBTD, red carpet. Horror. I think someone is still very, very far, still in the beginning, probably. Oscar, Oscar. Yes, we can say the Oscars. Yes, sure, we can say the Oscars. We can see this in the Oscars, right? Entrance. Okay, Okay. All right. So this is indeed is called the red carpet. So the red carpet basically is where actors, after a successful movie or during certain uh, big events related to movies, that's where they stand and they take pictures, all right, and they share their opinions about their experience in the movies, etc., etc. Celebrate, sure. I really like this word. Homero shares with us an amazing word, which is scenario or scenario. Yes, scenario is an important word related to movies. Okay. Yeah, sometimes before a movie is released in the cinema, you watch a short clip of it. So they show you a short clip and they tell you this movie is coming soon, so make sure when it comes out, you go to the cinema and watch it. What do we call those short clips? What do we call them? So let me repeat. So before a movie is released to the cinema, so they say, for example, in July we will release a new movie, and they show you just certain clips for the movie, so that you are excited and you want to watch the movie. Box office. Nice, 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 nice. Yes, but box office is not the word I'm looking for. Trailer. Ashurmatov says trailer, Julia trailer, Artyom trailer, pub. That's French, Asdin, by the way. That's French. In English, we say an ad, right? An ad. Ad. Ad is what you are looking for. And of course, yes, advertisement or ad. Indeed, this is a kind of advertisement, and it is called in English a trailer. Movie trailer. Sandra, fantastic job. Fantastic job. So indeed, we say a trailer, right? A trailer. So let me repeat, please. So a trailer is a short clip from the movie, different scene. It shows different scenes from the movie, and the main purpose of a trailer, good, yes, trailer, advertise, kind of advertisement, yes. The main idea of a trailer is to make you excited about the movie, to make you wanna watch the movie, right? Teaser. Sometimes we can call them a teaser. Sometimes we can call them a teaser. Yes. Yes. Jen, the man, you are very cultured when it comes to movies, I think. You are very knowledgeable. Okay. Trailer. Now, sometimes in certain scenes in some movies, especially in sci fi, there are certain scenes where there is a person who is flying, or there is a person who is shooting laser from their eye, all right, or there is a person who changes their shape or runs very fast. What do we call those types of things, of scenes? What do we call them? Let me repeat, please. So what do we call those special type of, like, visual things that where a person is flying while they are not flying? Avengers. Yes, they use them a lot. The word I'm looking for is used a lot in Avengers. So our team says it's effects, and Homero says it's special effects. Julia says it's effects. Great. Sandra says special effects. So I like how it's in the comments. It's one comment is effects, the next comment is special effects, and then it's effects, and then again it's special effects. Montage, sure, but we call it basically CGI. Nice, nice. CGI, by the way, CGI. I will come back to it. We definitely call them special effects, or also visual effects. Visual effects, right? Visual effects. All right. But you shared a lot of words. So visual effects is that video editing that shows a person flying, or it shows a person shooting laser from their eyes, or like makes a whole new world that doesn't exist. CGI, very simply, it's everything that is generated by the computers, right? It's generated by the computers. Characters, maybe 3D characters, or maybe like environment that is like done by the computer, right? Done by the computer. All right. Do you know any more words related to movies? Maybe we can leave this green man. Well, not green man, not green man, Ahmed. It's green screen. Green screen, right? Often they use green screen, so they put a green screen behind you, and on that green screen they can put anything they want. Anything they want. Okay, all right. I think we can move on. Okay, adjectives, adjectives. So adjectives, I will let you guys now. Special effects, effects. All right. So I will let you guys. You tell me what are some adjectives that we can use to describe movies. So let's start with positive adjectives. So if I like a movie, what can I say? If I really like a movie, what can I say? So if I like a movie, what can I say? Fascinating. Sure, we can say, for example, this movie is fascinating. This movie is fascinating. Ah, okay. Well, the same thing. With the same thing in English. Wonderful. Sure, we can say wonderful. We can say fascinating, amazing, good movie. Sometimes, let me give you a masterpiece. Sometimes, if you really, really, really like a movie, if you think that this movie was the best movie, you can say this movie is a masterpiece. A masterpiece, right? Wonderful, as did. Sandra says it's amazing. Ashurmatov, enjoyable. Ahmed, enjoyable. Fantastic. Blockbuster. Blockbuster. I'm not sure about this word. I hear it a lot, to be honest, but I'm not sure about it. Block. Let me say blockbuster. Let me see. All right, so this is like adjective, right? Not sure. Oh, nice, nice. Yes, nice. So we can say blockbuster indeed. Yes, cool. It means successful movie. Yes, cool. Julia also shares the same thing. So incredible, heartwarming, interactive, bestseller. Nice. Though bestseller, we say it a lot about books, but sure, blockbuster. Great, fantastic. Or as I said, so if you really really like a movie, you say a masterpiece. For me, for example, I think The Godfather was a masterpiece. It was a masterpiece, especially one and two. Okay, now if you don't like a movie, if you don't like a movie, what can you say? What can you say? Nice, yes. So we can say terrible, terrible movie, Musab. Yes, we can say terrible movie, really bad. Worth, no way. Worth, overrated. Nice one, Esteen. Absolutely. Overrated, overrated. We say it when a movie, when there is a lot of talking about a certain movie, we hear a lot about it. Everybody is talking about it, but when you go to watch it, you find that it was just overrated. Overrated. Uh, I don't want to offend anyone, but I think La Casa de Papel, for example, was very overrated because there was a lot of hype, but I didn't really like it. A loss of time, yes, a loss of time. Worse, we can say bad, not worse. Exactly, The Godfather. That's absolute masterpiece. It's one of the best. Detrimental movie, or I will give you another word. A runaway movie. Nice. We can say a ridiculous movie. Ridiculous. Very silly. We can say also sometimes controversial, controversial. So a controversial movie is a movie that raises a lot of debates, all right? For example, maybe a movie where there are racist things that were said, right? Very bad things were said in the movie. So we say it's very controversial. Mundane, very good. And mundane is very close to what NBTD shared with us, which is boring movie. Boring movie. Like this session, I think it's very boring, right? The teacher make it very, very boring. Okay, last activity that we have today. Let me see if I can put it on the top like this. Can I do this? Nope, I can't. Hidden. So I will not. I will not then. We'll just do it like this. All right. So our last activity, guys, our last activity is I want to ask you to recommend the movie to us. Give us a movie that you want the rest of us to watch, right? For me, I will recommend. I will start actually. I will definitely recommend The Godfather, especially 1 and 2. Especially 1 and 2. Oh, nice. Yes, Jan. We can see outrageous. Outrageous definitely means a controversial movie. Outrageous, right? So I wanna recommend this one. The Godfather, beautiful movie. The Bucket List. You mentioned it more than once, and BTD, so this means that it must be very good movie. Megan, is that how it's written, Megan? Right? I will see. The Green Mile. And I like that also Homero is also suggesting the same movie as Artyom. So Artyom and Homero, both of them are sharing Green Mile. And I will add, I am third. I am number three. Green Mile is one of the most beautiful movies that you can watch. It's a beautiful movie. Life is beautiful. All right, good. The Ten Commandments, Sandra. The Ten Commandments. Nice. The Ten Commandments. You guys have a lot of beautiful movies. 300. 300. Nice. 300. What's this? Slova Patsani. It's a Russian movie. But is it like translated into English or does it have subtitles at least? So subtitles, by the way, it's another word. Subtitles. Subtitles. So subtitles are those words that appear in the bottom. Subtitles. The rest of us, what does it mean? The rest of us. The rest of us. I'm not sure. I recommend. Let me see what Jan is recommending to us. Headless body in a topless bar. Wow, what a title! That's a very amazing title. A headless body in a topless bar. Wow. The Day After Tomorrow. Great movie. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is an amazing one as well. Yeah, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump uh, is a star. The star of the movie. The leading actor is Tom Hanks. It's a beautiful one. There is also The Terminal. I will suggest another one. The Terminal. The Terminal is also a very beautiful movie. The Terminal. The Terminal also by Tom Hanks. A Beautiful Day by my or in my neighborhood. Good, nice movies. I'm sure gonna like try to check as many as possible. The Word of Guy. The Word of Guy. Nice. All of us are dead. It's K drama. Okay. You are talking about the Russian one, art sim. Is that the one that you are talking about? And by the way, movies are one of the best ways that you can learn English or at least improve it. It's a beautiful way because you are enjoying your time and at the same time you are learning words in context, right? So okay, I see. If there is no subtitles, of course, for me, for example, I will not understand anything because I don't speak Russian. I don't speak Russian. Okay, I think then now we came to the end then of this beautiful live stream. It was an amazing live stream. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys too enjoyed this live stream. Don't forget to visit my personal YouTube channel. You will find the link in the description below. Don't forget also to join us on WhatsApp. We have a WhatsApp channel where we will share a lot of our material. Some of the material that we show here during our live stream, we also share it in the form of PDF or pictures on our WhatsApp channel. So make sure local trend. All right. Which trend are you talking about, Artyom? Yes. So make sure you visit me on my personal channel. You will find the link in the bottom, in the description. And also, you will find the link to the website and also a link to our WhatsApp channel. Until next session, thank you so much, guys, for watching and see